happened right around the time that I graduated and came back to the States. And at that point, I was literally just very naively kind of trying to understand myself and was forming my identity as a young adult. And so I was reading a newspaper, and I saw an article that said, "Are you questioning, or do you have questions about your sexuality? Do you?" It was something like, if you're under the age, it was like an under the age of 21 support group. So I decided to look into it, and I circled it in the paper. And my mom finds this circled newspaper article, and then confronts me in a very like, "There's something you need to tell me" kind of a way. And I'm going, what happened? And she shows me the article. And so I said, no, I'm questioning, because, all people my age are getting married at this point. I don't even have a girlfriend, so I don't know I find myself, I'm confused, and I want to keep this private, I told her, because I'm not sure where I stand with any of this, but I'm exploring it. And that's the gist of what I told her. And the next day I came home, and she said, I had to set up an appointment with between you and Yogi Bhajan, because this is way too big of an issue for you to just deal with on your own, and we need Yogi Bhajan's guidance. And that's when I was put in I was carted off to Yogi Bhajan's private headquarters in Espanola, the ranch. And I walk into the room. Here I am, 18 years old. I've never kissed a person. I'm like completely just like kind of a goody two shoes. I've got like my little bonnet on, my all white, and my head tightly wrapped in a nice turban. I want to look good for my meeting with Yogi Bhajan. And I walk into the room, and there's a crowd full of like kind of fancy looking people in fancy clothes and jewelry. And Yogi Bhajan's sitting on a throne. He's got someone massaging his feet, and someone else is like kind of combing his hair. He had his hair down. And I walk in the room, and his question to me, he bellowed out in a big voice. "Oh, Meeri Peeri, I heard you want to get fucked in the ass." And I was like, I just like clammed up. I went whoosh, out of my body. First of all, I zoomed out of my body. I felt I could watch. I think I probably, it was like I was outside looking at my body from outside. And I remember being like, "Say something." And so I just said, "No, sir, I want to be happy. I want to be truthful and live in truth. I don't want to live a lie." And then I hear him say, and again, I'm outside my body. I hear him say, responding back to me, "Well, no son of Guru Gobind Singh is going to be gay." Okay, well, again, I just want to, I don't want to live a lie. I want to be truthful. And it was this back and forth, where I felt almost like a robot, because I was not in my body. I was just like I just was sticking on this concept of, I want to be happy. I want to live in truth. I don't want to have secrets. And, there's a side story to this part, which is that I was seeing some hypocrisy within the whole organization. And I'm not going to name names, but it was a leader in the community who was married with kids, who I think is probably, and to this day is probably, a closet homosexual. And I don't know, I'm not going to make any judgments on that person, but that scared me. And I didn't want to be someone who, and this had happened to other gay people in the Sikh Dharma, I later found out, they were forced into arranged marriages with
heterosexual